You cannot build generational wealth without intentional strategy. And in this Live My Life Debt Free conference clip, you're about to learn why. Listen in. Hello, everybody. I'm Chris Roebuck. I'm the founder and CEO of Live My Life Debt Free. I'm your financial strategist. And here we are in 2026. We are meeting the speakers again for our fourth annual Live My Life Debt Free VIP conference, and it's right here in Lake Mary, Florida. I'm super excited to introduce our second speaker to you. She is a great friend of mine. We are sisters in Christ. We're co-laborers in Christ as well. And we have some of the same things in common. We serve alongside each other in ministry. We love seeing people flourish. We love seeing them have their lives transformed through teaching financial literacy God's way, biblical stewardship, biblical principles. So she is the assistant principal of one of the local elementary schools here, but I'm going to let her tell you a little bit about herself. She is a very humble, phenomenal woman of God. I'm going to just call her Tushena Scott. Thank you so much. And I know I can't help it. Dr. Scott, thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to keep speaking that into existence. Thank you again. Your schedule is very hectic, and you have your hands full literally all day. So why don't you just tell everybody just a little bit about yourself, if you don't mind. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you so much for having me. So like Chris said, I am an educator. I am an assistant principal. I've been in education for 27 years. I am a mother of 3, and I am just passionate about just living your life debt free. I am passionate about making your money work for you. I have done the work, and I'm just excited to just share what I have done with other people, because if you have experience, you could kind of walk people through. So if you're like doubting, like, oh, I'm way too far gone, I've been there, and you just have to have a vision. You have to have a plan. If you don't know where you are, you won't be able to get to where you want to be. So it's all about writing it out and having a vision and following it, sticking with the plan.
Awesome. I really don't know what to say about everything that you said. I mean, it's so true. And a lot of people will count themselves out when in actuality, what they're doing is they're counting their future out when they do that. So I recall you being one of our speakers at the very first conference, and it was powerful when you shared your testimony. And I hope that everyone who's seeing this video today will come so they can hear they'll hear it for the first time, but your testimony is even more powerful because you mentioned that you've gone through some things. And what I love about you is that you don't mind sharing that with them. You're very transparent, and being an educator, you're more than qualified not only to teach it, but you share your testimony, which is powerful, just letting people know that they're not alone, that that you've been through things. I've been through things. I was 19 with 13 credit cards, and they were all maxed out, and I was all stressed out. But God uses our lives so that we can teach financial literacy and stewardship to help other people. So I appreciate you getting on today. I just want you to just tell one last thing, answer one more question. Why should they attend? And I'm calling, as I said to Marissa, I'm calling these classes breakthrough classes, even though they're breakout sessions. Why shouldn't they be in your class? Meaning, like, why shouldn't they miss it? They shouldn't miss your class. Why should they be there?
Well, they are going to learn just some practical ways, because I've had some bumps in the road, and just being able to, have faith and to keep working towards my goals and not giving up, because sometimes we feel like, this is just too much. But I've gone from having two incomes with a spouse to having one income and having to just rework the plan, and it looking like I'm never going to get there. But it's just like if you have a problem, the first step is admitting you have a problem, and you got to work towards getting yourself out of that problem. And it might be little steps at a time, but you just have to persevere and keep going and celebrate the small victories, because some days it might feel like, oh, I'm not making any progress, but if you just keep moving forward, you will get to that goal. And I don't want to share too much.
That's
but
right. That's right. I was going to say.
Hear where I've come from and where I am now. Hopefully it will be just to empower people to know that I just have to put one foot in front of the other, one step at a time. Sometimes it's 1 second at a time, but you have to just keep going.
Right, right. Awesome, awesome. I love it. On that note, we're going to just really wrap it up, because one step at a time, that is very encouraging, because you're right. Sometimes there's a saying, taking one bite out of the elephant at a time is how, you just can't eat the whole elephant at once. So stay taking one step at a time, and you are going to show them those practical ways, those steps that will help to propel them forward on their journey. And I'm excited about it. I'll be right there with pen and paper, taking notes. I do that at every conference, because everybody has something, that a nugget that you can take away to improve your life. So I encourage everyone to go to livemylifedebtfree.com/conference and register today. Don't wait until tomorrow. The investment is worth you being in the room, because it's going to change not only your life, but generations. So, and that's literally, we are seeing that every single day. I see it every day that I work with individuals. So please get off the fence, get registered. Don't wait until the last minute. Go to livemylifedebtfree.com/conference. I will put this link wherever this video is shared. But we would love to meet you and see you in Lake Mary, Florida, August 7th and 8th. Mark your calendars. We want to see you there. Get ready to shift your mindset, elevate your strategy, and take control of your financial future. I hope to see you in Lake Mary, Florida.